Hey everyone, it's Sandy, and I'm gonna do a layout. I'm gonna try something this month called Fall in Love with It Friday. So basically, me and Lisa were talking about different challenges or different things that we could do on our YouTube channel. And one of them was that I have a Cricut, and I have been not a Cricut, a Silhouette, and I have been debating on selling it for quite some time. I just don't use it. I wanted it so bad, and it never gets used. So I was like, okay, let's do like a cut file on Fridays. And then we were talking and messing around. I was like, yeah, by the end of the month, if I don't like it in 30 days, I'm going to sell it on Saturday. So I was like, okay, fall in love with it Friday and sell it Saturday. So I'm going to try and use my Silhouette as much as I can this month. And if I don't like it or I don't think I'm going to use it, I'm going to sell it. So this is the first layout that I've done with it. And it's just a cut file that I got from the Silhouette store. It was 99 cents. And I cut it out on white. And then what I'm doing is I'm using my holiday kit that I bought from Click Kits, and there's a lot of different papers. There's so much stuff in this kit. It's jam-packed with stuff. So what I did is I got the 3x4 and the 4x6 cards, and I'm going to back those words right there so they'll kind of pop out more. And I'm not the first person to do this. I know a lot of people have done it this way. I've just never done it myself, and I really did like this. It was a lot of fun to use those cards, and I know I've seen Wilna do it. I've seen several people do it on YouTube, so it's a really good idea, and I thought I'd give it a try. So I really like the way this is coming out. So basically, I cut out the file in white, and then I'm gonna back this behind it so it will stand out. And it says, please excuse the mess. The kids are making memories. So basically, when the kids were done opening their gifts, oh, let me show you right here. I got this gold washi tape in the kit, and I wanted something big for that memories. So I'm just putting strips of it down on this paper, and then I'm gonna back that behind the memories. So basically I took a picture of when the kids were, after they were done opening their gifts, and the floor was a mess, and they had their toys on the floor. They didn't get that many toys just because they got a big toy, which was their American Girl. But nonetheless, they had fun, and we still had a mess. So I stood right in the mess, and I took a picture down. So right there in that picture, I don't know if you can see it, it's in the pile of that thing, of my stack of the kit right there, is just me standing in the mess, and I took a picture of it because that's just something I want to remember, like how fun they had and how excited they get opening their gifts. And when we get older, we just open our gifts so neatly, or we don't really not care, we don't have as much enthusiasm as the kids have. They're so excited to get in their package, and when we're older, we try and be all like neat and proper and like not as excited. So it's just fun when kids tear into stuff and they open it up and they don't have a care in the world. They're just like so excited to have the gift. So that's why I took a picture of the floor, just because it reminds me of like when we were younger and we did things like that. So this quote went with it perfectly. So it's not a hard layout at all. Very simple. I'm just backing that picture right there with some dictionary paper that came in the kit, and I almost have used that dictionary paper up. We got 3 sheets, and I think I've used it on every layout. And then I went ahead and put that one of those 3x4 cards, not 3x4, 4x6 cards behind it as well. And it says like Christmas, the most magical part of or time of the year, but I just went ahead and covered up the Christmas. I just wanted a bit of it showing. So basically I'm just trying to find little bits and pieces around my desk from that kit, and I'm just tucking them under, trying to make it look like there's a lot of layers under it, but there's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. And then, and right here, that vellum paper right there, it came, I believe, from Pretty Little Studio, and I really like it. I'm ripping that with my ruler. Now, I like to use my ruler because I like the edge it gives you, and I like that it's not neat. Like sometimes I do it I'm not worried if it's a straight line, so I love using my ruler to cut stuff. And I've used it, but not as much as I used to, so I have it out right in front of me, and I'm trying to get back in the habit of using it more because I really do like the way that it cuts. So as I'm cutting and layering, I'm also using some distressings, a little bit of the black soot, a little bit of, I think it was the ice spruce, just to kind of make some of the layers noticeable. And you might not be able to notice it like here on camera, but when you're looking at the layout, you can definitely see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tack that down. So I just dug through the papers right there. There's so many papers that come in this kit. I mean, I'm so surprised by the kit. It's just jam-packed with embellishments, stickers, wood veneer. I mean, there's tons of stuff and lots of papers to choose from. So I just went ahead and picked this My Mind's Eye paper, and I'm gonna go ahead and use that for the back layer of my entire layout. And you know, a lot of the times I would try and cut a square out from that 12 by 12 sheet, but I'm going to try and get out of that habit, because basically all I'm doing is creating more scraps for me to use, and I need to get over it. I mean, I probably have paper similar to that 12 by 12 paper, so I need to get past cutting out a square, creating more scraps, and just use the paper. So that's what I did there. Just went ahead and I put it down, and now I feel like it needs something around that picture. So I believe I'm going to get my India ink out, and I think I edited out quite a bit of it, but man, I had a hard time with that ink because I was so worried it was going to drop in the wrong place. So I was like trying to drop just a little bit, and then some of it dropped, which is fine. I like the way it's going, but then I wanted to do little splatters, so I start to tap it and nothing's falling from it. I stick my little bamboo pin in there tap it, nothing's falling from it. I'm like, what do I do? And then I was worried about getting a brush and doing it, so I tried again with the little stopper, and finally I get it to work. And I'm happy with where it went because I was just trying to keep it around the picture, not all over the page. So I want it messy, but I want a neat mess, if that makes sense. So anyways, that is going to complete my layout, I believe. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Everything did come from that kit click. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say. Click kit that I bought. It was a holiday kit and I love it. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I hope you are going to enjoy this series this month of Fall in Love with It Friday. Hopefully I can learn to fall in love. Maybe might be a strong word, but maybe if I could just start to use my silhouette. We'll see what happens at the end of this month. Thanks guys. Bye.